and gentlemen, welcome to the Words to Gardening live stream. As you see, I'm on the street. I had to drop the baby at the childcare. It's snowing. It's a real winter out here, but it's a normal thing in the mountains, so can't complain about it. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to do a great live stream, and like I say, the last few days I have not been able to do live streams on Thursday, Friday. Have not been able to do final exams. Yeah, my son was sick. We went to the hospital. We had to stay in the hospital for a while. Thank God everything is right now, so I can go back to normal routine. Yep. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody is having better days than me. My last 4 or 5 days have been really tough, and I deal with it. I don't like it at all, but I know it's a temporary, it's a challenge. You gotta overtake that challenge, learn from it, grow stronger and wiser, and keep going. And that's what I'm trying to do, and I hope that every one of you guys is trying to do the same thing. We all have difficulties, we all have challenges. As you see right now, it's snow and everything, and I took the kid to the childcare with the slate, not with the car, because the car broke down. The repair shop is too busy, cannot fix it. Hopefully they will today, but anyway, another challenge, another unpleasant thing. You see your kid crying because the snow is falling in his eyes and everything like that, and it's not pleasant. But although he's just 20 months old, he needs to toughen up and learn from very young that life is not just pleasure and games and laughing and blah blah blah. So that's how it is. I would try to see what you guys writing, but without the glasses I'm not gonna be probably able to see much. And hey, look at this, whatever it is. I always say I don't like the winter, but it's beautiful. You cannot say it's not beautiful. It is beautiful. And still I prefer to have the sun and to have the beach right next to me and everything like that. So when we're talking about the beach, I just want to let you know, guys, I told you a few weeks ago, I think, because people ask me why I'm not working and everything like that, and I was explaining that I always work. I used to work all the time, all my life, but I always had side hustles, and I reinvest in real estate, and invest in stocks, and I have my side business, so I can afford not to work for a moment. Just a couple of months ago, we sold one apartment, we made a very nice profit, and now this week I will invest some of the money back into the real estate, because I found a beautiful property in the most exclusive summer vacation village, closed gate community in Bulgaria, a place very close to the beach that we've been going for the last 14 years. It's a beautiful place, and we found a very, very good price apartment that I'm gonna buy now. And it's a rental property. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna invest let's say $30,000. I'm gonna take a loan for the rest of the money, and then I'm gonna rent it in the summer, because you can rent this apartment for like 80 euro a day. And so what it is I'm just gonna put $30,000. I'm gonna take a loan, and this 80 euros a day for the rest, let's say 3 months, will bring me enough money to pay the loan, to pay the taxes on the property, because there are taxes on the property, to pay the maintenance, and then have, let's say, $1,500, between $1,500 and $2,000 for myself, $2,500 for myself. So that's going to be like 5% to 7-8% return on my initial investment, and that's a pretty good money. If you can make right now in this time and age 5 to 7-8% return on your money, that's a good business. And even it's not like, let's say it's not $2,000. Let's say you invested $500, but you make, $50. That's a 10% return on your money. That's a good money. You just need to find another way to invest another $500 and get another $50 back. And that's how you multiply your money. Don't rely on your job only. The job is great because you can go, you can work, you can make money, and you have to always put some money on the side so you can invest those money. But do not invest money. Do not, listen to me guys very carefully. Do not invest money before you read The Richest Man in Babylon. This is a very small book, the wisest book you ever read about finance, about making money. Do not invest any money nowhere before you read The Richest Man in Babylon. Do yourself a big favor. That's going to help you skip the losing, because I lost so much money in my life because in the beginning of my life I never liked to read. I was never reading a certain amount of books. I never read never. And I was proud of myself that I don't read those books. Pretty stupid stuff. But hey, I was a stupid kid. I was very smart, not intelligent enough to understand that smart, brain is not enough to succeed in life and whatever. So it is what it is. All right, I'm almost home now. But yes, do not invest any freaking money before you're reading The Richest Man in Babylon. And then, of course, once you read The Richest Man in Babylon, you will understand what I'm talking about. And you will understand that you need to educate yourself much more before you start investing in anything. Read books, listen to podcasts, learn, and then make a plan, set up goal, make a plan, and start executing. And you can be more certainly that this plan that you wrote is not going to work out. But the thing is that you have started something and you're making progress. And that's what matters. Forget this plan. It's not working. Sit down and write another plan. Give up. Don't give up. Up is for losers, and winners never give up. You just write another plan and follow it. See, I brought the snow at home. Anyway, so guys, just give me. Hey man, I hate winters. I'm telling you for sure, I just don't like winters. Let me put my glasses. My baby boy broke my glasses yesterday. So, hey, Missy Ketchy, what's going on? How is everything? Beautiful morning. I hope it's a beautiful morning to you too. So, nice to see you on the live stream. Ambrose Barreto, wow, Ambrose Barreto, I never seen you on the live stream, but I'm very happy to see you. I am from Dubai. Where are you? I am in Austria, up in the mountains here in Kitzbühel. What are you doing in Dubai, Mr. Barreto?
Can you give me a shout out? Of course, man. Shout out, Mr. Barreto is in Dubai, one of my favorite places in the world. I'm looking forward to get back to travel and go to Dubai, man, because probably it's gonna be one of the first places I will visit again. I love Dubai. Leonardo Davi Coelho. Hey, hey, nice to see you, brother. What's going on, Mr. Coelho? I tried to register at your website to start the wine course, but with no success. Leonardo, bartender from Dubai here. Whoa. Hi, we have two people from Dubai, man. I don't think that ever happened in the live stream before. Very nice. Listen, Leonardo, just send me your message, send me your email, and I will register you. And you want to register for the wine course? Yeah, just send me email and tell me which course you want to register, and I will register you, and you will be able to start learning with no problem. Marcella Lepore, buongiorno Marcella, come stai? I hate snow and winter. Glad to be in the warm south. Yeah, I bet you gotta be used to winter and snow because in Czechia it's getting really cold sometimes. A lot of snow. Um, Listen, me too. My wife hates snow and she hated mountains. When I told her that we are going to move from the sea to the mountain, she was like ballistic, She was like, I hate this, I hate this. And the first year she really hated being here and all those kind of things. But now she got so used to, and she loves her job, and she loves Kidsborough. She loves the place, she loves the people and the guests in the hotel and everything. So she loves it. She doesn't want to move back nowhere. She wants to live here and then just go on vacation on the beach or on the warm sites and so on. So maybe that's what we're gonna do, guys. I'm start talking about the changes on the Waiters Academy that was going to happen on June 1st. I decided that I am going to change everything. The strategy is completely new. I'm working on it right now. June 1st, we are starting a real business. And I set up my goal to be now in 10 years, to be a billionaire. This is the goal. And by the end of this year, I have to have my first $1 million in the bank. And I'm not scared to talk about this, and I don't worry that people will laugh, because a lot of people are laughing. I have a lot of rich friends. Millionaires. And when I tell them that, they were like, good luck, bro. This will never happen. And I understand that, it's not so easy to make millions and everything like that. But I think that in order for me to be able to teach you all the way to the point that you can change your life from being a busboy like me, starting as a busboy, going to a waiter, going to all the way in the hierarchy of the hospitality to F&B director, and they go back to waiter because I just don't like to work as a manager, and then decide to go into the business, starting with the Waiters Academy, with the YouTube channel and everything like that, and creating the Waiters Academy, creating now the Waiters Network, and all those kind of things. In order for me to be able to teach you that you are the next millionaire, billionaire, a great executive, a great leader, because this is the truth. I gotta do that. I think so. And because I've been listening to a lot of great people, and I'm gonna start sharing those things that I listen and I read. I'm gonna start sharing that much more with you right now on my Instagram and my Facebook accounts, because I really want you guys to get inspired. Man, what's going on with me? Sorry about that. To get inspired to become leaders and to achieve a much greater success that you can even imagine right now, because this is possible. All right, maybe I got some cold or something, because I am really not feeling well with all the snow out there and the cold and everything. Man, that's terrible. Apologize. Heaney, morning from London. Hey, Mr. Heaney, what's going on in London, man? I hope the weather is better in London. Not, I mean, you don't get much snow in London anyway, but sometimes it gets cold too over there. So I even decided that I'm gonna write another book, and I don't care if I sell those books or whatever it is, but I am writing it because if I change one person's life, life, that's gonna be a great success, because all it takes, you change one person's life and he becomes or she becomes a great leader, and she start helping many people. Hey, you just touch the life and the fortunes and the futures of many people, because you help this person to grow and become this kind of leader, the changing fortunes, and so on. So all right, so you guys understand. Now, first of all, I want to apologize once again. I was in the hospital with my baby boy. He was sick, so Thursday, Friday, we were not able to do anything. I did not do a live stream. I did not do the final exams, but I'm really happy that many people now are finishing the waiter training course, the wine course, the busser course, and they go for the final exam. That's really great. I love it. We're gonna do it now. 12 o'clock. What time is it right now? I guess it's getting close. So this live stream is gonna be a short one. I'm gonna close it just before 12 o'clock, so I can do the final exams, because we have a couple of final exams set up after 12. And and everybody who wants to go and do the training, make sure you do it now, because after June 1st, the academy will close. There will be no more free training for nobody. You got to go through your restaurants to get the training. We are going to be working only with companies from there on, and and like I said, the free training will be done. So if you want to learn, if you want to train, if you want to get better now, get it now, because you have 4 months of free training left. So Vamshi Tiparapo, hi sir, morning from Bahrain. I learned from you many things. Hey man, thanks a lot, Vamshi, that you're joining us today, and thanks a lot for the nice kind words. I appreciate that. Thank you. God of Wrestling is here. You back to Zakynthos, my friend. Good morning. Come on, guys, talk to me. I want to hear from you, like everybody else right now saying where, from what's going on. Talk to me about your job. Talk to me about your location. What's going on in your company. I am trying to keep talking about the leadership, and I'm just gonna keep talking. That's just not an option. I'm not stopping that. Do not forget, guys, that doesn't matter what kind of position you have right now. You can be a barkeeper, you can be a busboy, you can be a waiter, you can be a supervisor, manager, whatever. You can become a leader in your restaurant or workplace, wherever you work. You can become a leader no matter what the position you hold right now. And becoming a really true leader will help you grow, first of all, but will help you change your life, because once you become a leader, you get a responsibility to keep leading people the right way, and that's going to motivate you to learn more, to become a better person, and to lead by example. That's how all those great people that you read and listen on TV, on YouTubes and everything like that, that's how they change their life, by starting to help other people. You can be a businessman, you can be whatever, but you're not becoming a leader, you're not becoming inspiration to others unless you start bringing value to their lives. I when I started the academy, when I started this YouTube channel, this was my point. I was not thinking about making money. I was not thinking about nothing, but just trying to help young kids, because I was seeing every day they come to the hotel, they come to the restaurant, and I see how they suffer and how down they feel because they work as a waiters, and and I've been training waiters for many years now, and I decided that just is gonna do it on YouTube because I can help more people, and I believe that I touch a lot of lives, and I believe that I help a lot of lives, a lot of you, to become a better, not just better waiters or waitresses, but also a better people, better persons, and this is what changes your life, but it changes your life because you start impacting other people's life, the people around you, you know and that's how you succeed in life, and that's how all those gurus and all those influencers succeed in life, because they bring value to other people. God of Wrestling, missed your videos, Ned. I was for holidays. I hope you are fine. Yeah, man, I was fine until now. I sit down here and I start coughing and sneezing and all those kind of things, but I guess this is just temporary. Let me close my window. Just 1 second, guys. Never mind, it's winter, it's minus, I don't know how much minus is, but I always sleep and I always keep my window open because I like fresh air, and I believe that keeping the temperature cold in your room helps your sleep and helps you get your energy back faster. So yeah, but maybe I just kept it too cold this night. So God Wrestling, how you react when your coworker tries to show off in front of your boss and make you feel inferior? What we should do in this situation? Very good question, my friend. Very good question. You know what you do? You should cheer them up. Hey, if you see that your coworker goes to your boss and start talking, how I did this and how this guy cannot do it, just go over there, tap him on the shoulder, and say to your boss, "Hey man, this guy is fucking unbelievable, man. I'm telling you, he's really the fucking best." Just do that, you know. Just go over there, tap him on the shoulder, look your boss in his eyes, and with the smile, just say, "Hey man, this guy is fucking unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. It's the best motherfucker in the world." And that's what you gotta do, you know. No one can make you feel inferior. No one can make you feel inferior because you control your thoughts and you control your feelings. All right, somebody can pinch you and make you feel the hurt and the pain, but they cannot make you inferior because, hey man, in my head I know that I'm not inferior, and no matter what this guy says, no matter what this guy do, and all the managers after that, blah blah blah, no one can make you feel inferior. They can make you feel mad and react, but you know, if you react in the way I tell you, it's way much better than react by going to the manager and say, "Hey man, this guy talking bullshit, and pisses me off and blah blah blah," because now you become the bad guy, and the manager say, "Okay, this guy is trying to break my discipline here, my team environment. I don't want that." But if you go there and say, "Hey man, this guy is fucking unbelievable, man. He's the best," like whatever, without any more elaboration, just say that with a smile, look your manager in your face, and just walk back, and you're gonna make him feel so inferior. I mean, so inferior, because once you say that, you becoming authority. You're becoming the authority that confirms his whatever bragging. Do you understand what I mean? let's say I go and I say, I'm so good, man, I'm the best here, all right? And then comes whatever, Sancho Pancho or Don Quixote and say, yeah, man, this guy is unbelievable. This guy is the best guy. So what happened now? This Sancho Pancho or whatever came here and tells my boss that I am the best. So he becomes authority to confirm my own, words. And he becomes not inferior, but on top of me, and I'm inferior now, although I was saying that I'm the best because this guy just confirmed my thoughts, and he's the authority that confirms my bragging. Listen, those kind of things happen all the time. You have to learn to, first of all, never ever allow your thoughts to go in this direction. This guy makes me inferior. This guy makes me look bad. This guy makes me whoa, 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 whoa. Nobody can make you anything. You make yourself whatever you are. And if your manager is some dumb shit and like he goes with this stuff and so on, so do what I said. Let's see what's gonna happen. But if you are working your ass off and you are really beating this shit the guy on sales, on guest satisfaction, on discipline, side work, and all those kind of things, trust me, brother, nothing this guy will say will matter to nobody, even to a shitty manager, because in the long run, he sees who's doing the good job and who is valuable to him. All right. But do that. Next time something like that happens, just go over there, tap him on the shoulder, look your manager in the eyes and say, man, this guy's fucking unbelievable, man. He's the best. I'm telling you, man, he is the best. And you see what's going to happen. Leonardo says Dubai is booming, a lot of open positions. Hey, anybody that wants a job, you can get a job right now. You cannot imagine what's happening right now. Coronavirus is gone, is over. We're never gonna hear about coronavirus again. Everybody's getting back to business. Everybody. There are so many jobs. You just go and apply. Fresh Press Juice wrote me yesterday that he now has final interview with I don't remember exactly what he said, but I'm looking forward to hear from him that he got the job. And he was one of those guys that were, hey sir, can you help me get a job? Can you help me get a job? Hey man, you get a job when you prepare yourself, get your CV, get your referrals, dress, shave, take a picture, and start sending applications. Every single day you send at least 20 applications, and I guarantee you, and that's what exactly happened, you're going to get 3 interviews in the next 1 week, 5 days. You're going to get 3 interviews. And then you prepare for those interviews the way I teach you on the Waiters Academy, and you're going to win probably all those 3 interviews. You're going to get 3 job offers. All right. So you got a chance to choose now. Not that I don't have a job and help me get a job. You're going to have a chance to choose between 3 jobs. And that's exactly what happened with him. So listen, Dubai is booming. Leonardo Coelho just said it. If you want a job, you can get a job. So don't wait for anybody to do your push-ups. Jim Rohn says no one will do your push-ups for you. So sit down, write your CV, make sure you follow, write a nice CV, okay? I'll give you the links on the Waiters Academy. You can find the links to go to Canva, use my account to create your own CV, a modern, good-looking CV. Use that, then get your referrals, get your motivation letters, ready, and then just start applying for the jobs. There are so many jobs, man, so many jobs. Everybody's hiring. You see that? Connecting the dots. Hello, connecting the dots. What's going on, man? What's your name? God arresting. People who show off in jobs, especially when they aren't that good in their job, they get exposed easily, sooner or later. That's exactly. First of all, listen, most of the people that show off are people that are insecure and they know that they are not good at the job, and their only tool, only weapon to get ahead and to win their managers or whatever superior pleasantries and friendship or whatever, is to show off, and just to talk about themselves. This is normal. This is how bullies work. This is how show-offs people work. They know that they are not good at their job, and they just gotta keep talking about it because nobody else will say anything about it. So I would say don't worry about this shit. Connecting the dots. Hello, sir. How are you? I'm good, man. What's up with you? Stefanos Air. Hello from Greece. Where in Greece, you're Stefanos? I always feel very stressed and anxious, even fear when my boss comes in and watches us. How can I handle this? Listen, my friend. You feel stressed and anxious probably because you are not prepared well. Now, that might not be the case, but do you know everything about your menu? Do you know how to follow the rules of service, in your restaurant? Do you know everything about your wine list? All right. Did you do your side work today? Do you learn the chef specials today? All those things, if you have them in your bag and you're confident about them, you're not going to feel anxious that your boss is looking. You're going to feel like good because, hey, man, watch me do this, watch me do my job like nobody fucking else doing it in the world. That's how I feel when my boss come to watch me. We got really bad bosses back in the United States when I was working for example, Ballantrae Yacht and Golf Club, and the boss was a terrible guy. Every one of the because I was working only with girls, only me and the barkeeper were guys. Every one of the girls was freaking out if the boss comes to the restaurant and he start watching and sit down on the table, you gotta serve him. Nobody wanted to go there. And I was like, man, fuck that. Give me the tray. I'd serve this motherfucker. And like exactly the attitude is, hey man, watch me doing the fucking job because nobody else is gonna do a better job than me. And I feel like that because I really have confidence in myself. When I go start a new job, I learn the menu from upside down, and I know every single item. I know how it's prepared. I know how long it takes. I know how it tests. Everything. You cannot touch me nowhere. And then the wine list. Nobody sells wine like I sell. Nobody knows wine better than me in my restaurant. Because I just constantly read the wine list, and I learn and I test the wines, and I talk to the guests and I get the experience and so on. So, and of course, the service procedures, I just have no problem with that. I know what to do. I know the steps of service. I just don't think about it. Everything is so automatic with me. And then of course, I don't fear that even if I made a mistake, it's human, man. Everybody make mistakes. Not that I'm trying not to make mistakes, but if I make mistake once in a while, it's just absolutely normal. I have my young coworkers laughing when I made a mistake, and they were like really enjoying because I hear like, finally, man, finally you drop a glass, because sometimes that happened. I was carrying a big tray with glasses, empty glasses, but this tray had a bump. It was not a good tray, had a bump, and when I was carrying it, the bump just came up, and when it come up, you know all the glasses just fell down, and everybody was laughing. Like, I didn't feel embarrassed or something. Everybody was laughing. One of the girls said, finally you dropped something, man. So you understand, everybody gonna make a mistake, so you don't worry about this shit. The thing is, you gotta be prepared. You gotta know what you're doing, and once you know what you're doing, then just go ahead and do it. Now, there are people that generally have uh, anxiety, all right? And doesn't matter how well prepared you are and whatever, you still have anxiety. My wife is like that. She's always little anxious, um, even though she knows perfectly how to do her job. She knows she's very well. She's a great barkeeper and everything like that. But when when there's a big event and she gets into the mood like, wow, it's so special, it's so special, it's so special. Man, there is nothing so special in the world, okay? Everything is run by a normal people like us. Your boss is a normal people. He goes to take a shit and he goes to bed and he do some stupid things and he made mistakes and all every time. All right. So what you do is try to control your breathing. All right. If you control your breathing and do not, when your boss come to the restaurant, usually what you do is just like tense, and like you start running much more so you can, show that you are doing something. Now, you try to relax your body and try to breathe. Don't think about your boss, don't think about this and don't think about that. If you're a good waiter and if you know all the things that I already told you, that's going to come automatic. You control your breathing, so you control your oxygen to your brain, and your brain doesn't freeze. All right, and you don't feel so this exact. Okay, it's not going to happen from the first day. It's a process, but try that. Once your boss come, you tell yourself, it's time to control my breathing, man, and just keep breathe through your nose. Mostly try to breathe through your nose. Everybody should try to breathe through the nose, because this is the healthiest way to breathe, not through your mouth. Try to breathe through your nose 90% of the time. When you're talking, of course, you cannot breathe through your nose. When you're singing, you cannot breathe through your nose, but every other time you should be able to breathe through your nose. So take a deep breath, relax, take a deep breath, relax, and then just keep going with the flow. Don't overreact, and then slow down, of course. Just keep going and follow the automatic, just like I said, if you're a good waiter, if you know those things, you'll be fine. So if you don't know them, make sure you learn the menu from right now, from today. You go get your menu, go take the menu home and start researching every single thing. You need to know every single item. You need to know every single detail about what is inside this dish and how it's prepared and how long it takes and so on, so you can make your timing, you can make everything much easier for you. Yeah, I hope I was able to give you a clear advice about that. But I understand. I work with a lot of people like that. It takes time. It takes experience, a lot of knowledge, experience. That's all that's, knowledge, experience, and practice brings your stress levels down, and you stop worrying about your boss, about the VIP here, and about this and that. You just do your job as you serve everybody else. Connecting the dot is asking, how is your health? Yeah, like I said, good, man. I'm popping. I'm ready to go. Thank you, though. Appreciate that. Hini, how do we deal with an overly micromanaging supervisor? It's very annoying. I have to confess that. But I also have to say that very rare you have people like that. And if they're really actually doing their job and micromanage, that's actually not a bad thing. These people want you to do a really great job. And you're going to find that very often, for example, in Dubai. You're going to find it in the best companies in the United States. Those managers just watch you, man. They don't want you to skip not a single step. They don't want you to skip a single move, a single word. Hey, how did you greet your guests today? Did you mention your name? Did you mention the restaurant name? Did you say good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or you said good evening, people, or good evening, folks, or whatever? So, did you bust your table on the third minute? Did you brush your table off? Did you crumb your table and so those? And they watch every single thing. And I was at the beginning because I never experienced nothing like that until I started working at the Grand Lux Cafe at the Venetian in Las Vegas. And I was like, man, this guy is on my ass all the time. He wants to fire me, or he's trying to get me fired. That's what I thought at the beginning. because they were always like that. Hey, Ned, you didn't do that. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. It's like, man, what the fuck, man? I didn't have time to do that. No, 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 no. You got to do it. Well, I didn't have the time. Well, you got to, speed up. Or if you're not fast enough to do it, maybe you start looking for another job that you're not having to do and all those kind of things. I was like, this is the people talking about firing me. So listen, you just got to get better. If he is micromanaging you and he wants you to do all the little details, you just got to do it. Because I will tell you something. Last couple of years I work as a restaurant manager. I still wait tables, but I have a restaurant that I have to run. So the last year I was in Switzerland, at the Intercontinental in Davos. I had a new waiter. We are a great team, and this new guy was a great guy, a really great guy. He was just finished from hospitality school, had some experience in here and there, but a new waiter in a way that he did not have years of experience. So he comes over there and start working, and I love the way he handles himself, and I love the way he talks to guests and so on. But what I notice is like he's not paying attention to details. His side station is messy. He finished the job and he cleans his side station, and I go check it out. The chairs are not put in the right positions. The tablecloths are, just they're put on right, but I mean there's some angles that are not passing and all those kind of things. So the silverware is not properly, really properly set. And we are 5-star hotel. We are not some, So I called him and I was like, hey, dude, you're doing a great job, man. I really love the attitude. I love you. You're a great guy, but you gotta pay attention to details. So take a look here now. What is you don't like? He's like, I don't know, man. Everything looks good for me, you know. Oh man, this doesn't look good at all for me. This is, complete shit. Your side station is not clean. Your tables are messy. Your chairs are not put on the right position. Your silverware is just thrown on the table like you're in a hurry to get the fuck out of here. I understand you've been working hard and you want to get out of here, but now what's gonna happen is you get out of here, and I gotta call your coworkers to fix your shit. Do you agree with that? Do you agree that somebody else gotta come and fix the things that you're not fixing because you don't care? Or should I fix it for you? No, no, no. I'm gonna fix it. What do I need to do? So you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. Okay. So he fixed it. On the next day, I see the same thing. The chair is not put on place, the silverware is not put on place, and then. So I called him and I was like, what was his name? I forgot his name. I stand up here, my friend. Sit next to the side station, on his station. And I called out a waiter, and this is a guy that works there for 7 years now. And I was like, hey, George, fix the station, man. Fix the tables. And George looked at me like, what do you mean? Fix the station, because, he doesn't want to fix it. I explained to him how to fix the freaking station yesterday and how to fix his chairs and tables, but he doesn't want. He thinks that you should fix it. And the guy was just sitting over there, and he jumped. He was like, no, I didn't say nothing like that. I fix my thing. No, dude, I told you yesterday to fix it. You fix it yesterday, and today you leave it the same shit. So now you're gonna sit down. George will fix your fucking station, and that's how we're gonna do it from now on. If you don't wanna do this job, don't worry about it. George will fix it every night for you, So, micromanaging is annoying, because those people want you to follow the details, but I believe details are very important. If this is what you complaining about, I think you just got to get better at those minor details and follow them. Now, if you have anything else in mind by saying micromanaging, then just explain to me, and I will give you another answer. But I think that a lot of people just don't like to do the small things. You like to go to the table, talk to the guests, feel important, bringing good wines, and making good money. But as soon as the guests are gone, and you want to leave the restaurant in the next 5 minutes and not doing your side work and not preparing a station for the next day properly, and so, and that's just not working. That's just not happening. So yeah, micromanaging is not always a bad thing for me. God arresting. Do you think that making allies in our job is important? Absolutely. Hey, listen. Life is based, our life, we are social animals. People are social animals. We live in groups. We live on social relationships. So of course, making allies is important. Making friends is important. Making a good connection is important in general in life, of course. But your job, you spend so many hours on your job. Why would not be important to make good connections and allies? Absolutely. You need people to back you up. You need people to help you. But that helps by you becoming a good person, a good leader, helping people, bringing value to them. That's how you make the good connections, not by just licking somebody's ass, like this guy in this colleague of yours is doing, like going to the boss and say, hey, you know what, I did this, man, I'm so good at this, I'm so good at that. That doesn't make no shit, that doesn't make nothing. But yes, for sure. Or we should go on our own way. What you did most of the years, especially in our field. Now listen, I just give you an example for myself. Now, when I first moved to Vegas, it was very tough. So I just got a regular job while I'm waiting for a job on the Las Vegas Boulevard, for a good jobs. So they opened the Aladdin Hotel, and I got a job. And there are a bunch of restaurants in the Aladdin shops, and I'm working at the shittiest restaurant. And this other restaurant just across the street from me, at the shops, is this super cool Italian restaurant, and I see it's cool, everything is organized, and I see the people that work there, man, they got nothing to do with the people that work with me. And one day I was like so pissed off, and I just told those people in my restaurant, fuck off, and I just walked out of the restaurant, and I went to the other one, and I was like, hey, listen, man, I need a job. I'm working here at Fat Anthony. The restaurant, the name of the restaurant was Fat Anthony. But like, those people are fucking idiots. They don't do shit. I cannot work there, man. And I see your restaurant is really good. So that makes long story short. Now the guy gave me the job. And I'm the new guy. Everybody else been working there for like 2 months. And I see them, like they're always together. They finish the job and they go out and they drink and party together. And I'm the new guy. Nobody gives a damn about me. Even though there was a Bulgarian guy in this restaurant already working, even he was like hanging up with other guys because he didn't know me, and I'm a new guy, and I'm a man with attitude. I'm not somebody that's a very pleasant personality. I have my rough edges. I'm never make nicey with nobody. So I was there, and it sucked. Really, it was like, man, those guys are having great time. They're making a lot of money, and I don't even. I mean, nothing. Nobody even talks to you. Anything out of the job. Like, can you help me with this? Can you do this? Can you do that? Blah blah blah. So I made a point that somehow I gotta get into their group, because this is how everything works. If you want to feel good in the job, you got to get into a group. If you want to be accepted and treated properly, you got to show those people that you are one of them. You're part of the team. And the chance came to me like one evening. There was not many people left in the restaurant, and one of those guys, the cool guys, was working with me and closing the restaurant with me, and he was like, "Hey, do you want to go have a beer?" And I did not want to go have a beer. I was broke. I because when I moved to Vegas, the first 6 months were really hard, and I was in debt, and I needed to save every single penny that possibly could. But I just was like, no fucking chance. I missed this opportunity, to get to know one of them, and to get them to know me. And I was like, sure, dude, let's go have a beer. And like, we go to a Hard Rock Hotel after work then, and we're gonna have a beer. It's like, all right, let's go. And he was a Hawaiian guy from Hawaii. And we go there, and he just called the barkeeper, and hey, 2 beers. And it was like, I'm paying the first round, and that means that I gotta pay the second one. That means that I'm not gonna have spend money for 1 beer. I'm gonna spend money for 2 beers at least, brother. We ended up the evening like 6 o'clock in the morning in a strip club, and I spent like almost, yeah, for me that was like, I was like, whoa, that was a fucking shit, man. But what happened the next day, I spent so much money that I was like, I mean, this was the dumbest thing I ever done in my life. But on the next day, I go to work, and this guy was already talking to everybody else. Hey man, we went out with Ned. We had such a fucking great time. This is the coolest motherfucker in the planet. We gotta take him with us tonight to party and blah blah blah. And just like that, man, you're accepted. So and my life changed completely, like completely changed. I don't even want to say how it changed, but it changed a big fucking time. And if you read the book, you will understand how it changed. But the thing is that they everybody accepted me. I start going out with them. I start having fun, and all those kind of things, and then whatever. But you need friends, you need allies, you need to get in, because other way it's hard. Our job is a teamwork. We work with those people every single day for many hours a day, and if you're not accepted, if you are outsider, it's just gonna be tough, my friend. So, Gotta Wrestling. Any tips when we start a new job? Shall we be very open and friendly, or wait first to see who is the good and bad guy? What do you do? I am so friendly, and people take advantage of that in jobs. Now, listen. I'm not friendly with nobody. I'm not friendly with when I start a new job. I'm not friendly with nobody. And when I get a new guy in the restaurant, I'm not friendly with him at all. I always say, people, you gotta prove yourself first, man. I don't give a shit where you're coming from, what you've done before, what a great guy you are. Here, you're the new guy. You gotta prove yourself. And the same thing with me. I go to a new restaurant. I'm not trying to be nice. I'm trying to be a fucking beast. I'm trying to be the best waiter in the world, so I can grow really quickly in ranks, and I get the best station, and I get the best shift. But of course, that doesn't mean that you are not friendly. You're friendly, but don't try to be like, oh, can I come close to you? Can I eat with you? Can I go out with you? Nothing like that, man. Hey guys, cool. You're cool. You have your team. You enjoy yourself. Go the fuck, do whatever you want to do, man. I do my job, and if everything falls in position, and I have a chance to show you who I am, yeah, of course you're gonna show them. But being the nice guy always is not a good tactic in life, because people take advantage. You gotta understand, we work with a lot of shitty people in our job. There are a lot of shitty people in our business, my friend. So be distant, be friendly, but stay on distance. Watch what's going on. Learn who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, and try to win the good guys. And don't care about the bad guys no matter what. Don't give a damn about the bad guys. Stephanos, I live in Athens. Thank you very, very much for comments. It is very helpful. Hey, my friend, you're very welcome. That's why we do the live stream, so everybody can come and ask their questions. And if I can answer, I answer. Mr. John Edgar, get good. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Mr. John. And your hello, everyone. Greetings from Greece, country made out of tourism. Ha ha ha. Hey, listen, man, there is nothing better with that. I mean, I love Greece. Greece is my favorite country. I can spend in Greece years without going out of Greece. No, not a second, like just change different islands and go inland and go outland and go to the big city and go to the villages. I love this shit, man. Greece is. I recently started working at Bouzouki. Bouzouki is a nice place to work, man. You make good money. Basically, a music venue. That's a good venue. I love Bouzouki restaurants in Greece because people come to enjoy themselves, man. They go ballistic and they spend money, and you can make a lot of money with that. Hold on, guys, because I think it's already 12 o'clock and I just gotta go back to the final exams. Yep, unfortunately, we have a great conversation, but I'm gonna have to cut it short because I gotta do the final exams. I haven't done it in the last 5 days, so now is the day. I cannot postpone that. So kind of like a club, but more luxury. How do you handle extensive hours, 12 plus hours, 6 p.m. to 7 a.m.? That's tough, but I mean, in our business, this is a normal shit. We deal with that. Listen, man, you gotta take care of your body and your sleep. The most important thing for you is to adjust your sleeping. So get into a system. You gotta know, your body gotta know exactly what time to prepare for sleep so you can get a really quality sleep. When you go home, 7 o'clock in the morning, you pull the curtains, make sure everything is completely dark and no sound coming to you. If you have to put, like me, I sleep with the earbuds, and then you go to sleep. And this gotta be your religion because your body gotta get used to exact time. You gotta set up a routine for yourself, and this is gonna be the most important thing. Everything else you can handle it. Hini, thanks for the insight. I am an assistant manager training new supervisors, but one of them keeps interfering with new waiters' work in front of guests, making them more anxious. That's terrible. That's terrible. Now, I had a new manager like a couple of years ago. I had a new manager in the restaurant, and he goes in front of the guests and tells one of the guys that been working there 5 years, a waiter, "You do this wrong. You do this wrong." I just go over there. Hey, calm down, everything's fine. George, keep doing your job. Can I talk to you for a second, please? So I pull him back in the kitchen. I'm like, you stupid motherfucker. You don't do this. Well, I'm the manager. You're not talking to me like that. No, I'm going to talk to you exactly like that. You never, ever go in front of the guests and make a scandal, whatever it is. If somebody's doing something wrong, you stay, you keep your mouth shut. Let them finish the job. Tell him very nicely, "Can you come please with me in the back?" And you just go in the back and you don't scream, you don't yell, you don't be like you're nobody, man. I don't give a shit if you're a manager. You're not superior to nobody here. You are going to talk to everybody with respect, and you're going to tell the people, the waiter that made a mistake, "Hey, listen, this is not the way how to do these things. Try to do it this way because this is the proper way. Maybe you've been doing this for many years now this way, but it's just not the right way. Please, from now on, try to do it this way." And if he goes and do it the same wrong way, because he's been doing this for so many years, you're not gonna go and scream again. You're gonna just finish the job, make a meeting, so and so, guys. I see George keep doing this thing. I want you guys to do it this way, and so and so. And that's how you work on the people. Listen, now, there are some people that cannot learn. All right. So I will suggest you do this. You call him in the side and say, "Hey, listen, I see that you have problem with understanding and learning, so you put it in the backwards. You are the one that is not understanding and learning, and that's very bad for yourself. So that's going to start, my classes are broken, man. Making him think that, okay, there are those people are watching me and I don't want to screw up, and maybe that's what's going to stop him doing the stupid things. But you got to explain to him that he is not understanding and not following orders. All right, by keep doing this in front of the guests, you cannot do that. I see that you're not learning and you're not understanding, so that's not going to do you any good in the future. But if he just doesn't understand and doesn't learn, hey, give him a station, man. Next time he goes and do something like that, come here, my friend. All right, next week you're gonna work on station 1 from 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're gonna do the waiter's job, and that's it. And until you learn, and that's how you gotta do it. I mean, there is no other way. Prime Sreshta, hello sir, greetings from Nepal. Sir, just want to know how many days do you usually provide to new waiters to adjust to the environment and meet your outlet standards? Brother, I mean, if you come to work in Europe, usually 1 day, like 2-3 hours, you get accommodated, and then you just run by yourself on the floor, and that's it. If you go to United States and you go to a nice company, then you be trained for a month. Grand Lux Cafe, we go to school for 1 month. Just go to school. You don't do nothing else. You go to school, you learn everything about the restaurant, and then you go on the floor following a head waiter for 2 weeks. Every single day for 2 weeks, you just follow a head waiter. Then for 2 weeks, you work only on 2 tables, so they can see that you can do the job properly. And then they give you a full station. So that's about 2 months of training. But this is very rare. Not many companies are doing that. So, Mr. John Edgar, thank you for your insight. Good luck. Thanks, Mr. John Edgar. And thank you, guys. I got to close the live stream now because I got to do the final exams. Take care of yourself. Thank you. I really liked the live stream today. It was a great chat. And I think we had some great questions and hopefully answers too. All right. Take care of yourself, man. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe. Work hard. And hey, I'll see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock Central European time. Anybody that wants to join, just join me. Thank you, Mr. Sreshta, and thank you, Hini. Good luck to everybody. Ciao.